They don't fear anybody. They respect teams but don't fear anybody, and I think that's one of the...
Argentina in the Copa America group stage.
CONCACAF teams.
I don't think they mind that though. Okay, I think they're quite happy being the underdog.
Crapeau comes out and captures that.
Time coming in, so he's going to see him sooner or later.
On a kick delivery, well defended by Eustachio, not fully cleared, and a chance, and it's taken a deflection. It's gone in. Ayaza with the shot. Tori Pence's whistle is gone. Ayaza was wheeling away in celebration, but the flag has gone up.
And a little bit of relief. He's having a look up at the screen as well, but they play out, they try and close the ball down, and there you can see it's a perfect call. It ricochets around, and he's coming from that offside position, come back on. Excellent call.
Bombito, nice ball into midfield. Chance to go for goal from distance, and the goalkeeper again looked really awkward on that hit from Jonathan David.
Well, there's a couple of times in the US game that he looked a little bit wanting from set pieces and balls played in. Lovely little combination, comes in, and he's just trying to guide that with his left foot. That little skip in front maybe makes it difficult, but David got in there and he just tries to guide that into the corner. For him, really, is don't buy a place, just rent it.
This one cleared, edge of the penalty area, shot on goal, and again, Mosquera looked unsure of himself. Two players closing down. It was David's snapshot, and Mosquera holds on at the second attempt.
Yeah, you can see him at the top of the screen, just waiting for the ball to pop out, and it does fall nicely. But he doesn't really catch it. He's trying to whip it into that far corner and just comes into the middle of his feet. He doesn't quite open his body up enough to put it into that right-hand corner. That coaches as well.
Ball played forward here, and they stretched themselves a little bit, Panama. Chance to go for goal, and it's right at Mosquera. Kyle Larin elected to go early.
I was surprised he didn't just drop a shoulder, get closer, take a touch and then have a hit. But once you get him squared up on the edge of the box, I think you've got to then go to your left and then come across to your right. You know the white shirts are coming.
He's been more involved here over the last couple of minutes. Nice ball forward. Chance to go for goal. Did that one come off the arm? Schaffelberg gets cleared. It'll be a corner at the very least. Well, it appeals that was a handball.
I think more in hope than anything else. But again, you're right, there's a little bit of tempo about the game, there's a little bit of positivity when they get the ball, a bit of urgency as well. Just trying to guide that into the corner. Referee's in a good position as well to know.
Gets a touch back, lovely touch from Eustachio, ball played in behind, David cuts it back, really good skill from him. Eustachio still might be there for Ahmed, and he blasts well over. Best spell of the match for Canada.
Yeah, they've been aggressive, they've been smart with the play, good here, just trying to roll it onto that. You think hit the ball, but he's just trying to pop out, and just with his left foot, he's just trying to swing that. It's not like the coaches or this is not going on, so, but I enjoyed it, I enjoyed the game.
And almost a giveaway by Annabelle Godoy. Good pressure, ball played in, the opening goal for Canada. Kyle Larin with a superb finish, but Panama playing themselves into trouble. Perhaps it was always going to be a mistake that led to the opening goal. Canada, clinical. Larin with the goal, and they lead by a goal to nil.
Doesn't matter how you score, Keith, but when the opposition give you a chance like this, they want to play out from the back, and Jesse Marsh would have said to his team, keep pressing, keep going in, and there's the first press, there's the second press, and there's the third player playing it in, and it's a simple tap-in. You can see the mistake, he puts his head in his hand straight away, he knows he's trying to play out, but when you're playing against an opposition that all they're going to do is play out, you press at the right time, and they pressed and they was clinical in front of goal. The chances come along, beautiful little finish, he just lets the ball do the work, opens his body up and puts it into the corner.
Goal number 30 at the international level for Kyle Larin. Goes one ahead of him.
People that can score goals.
Oh, Eustachio with a lovely ball, splits the defence. Larin, David central. Larin tries to get it across, and he couldn't connect with his strike partner.
Do it earlier, do it with your left foot.
Harvey starting in an offside position. Goes over his head. Not sure the thought process behind that one. Here is Harvey. That's going to be another free kick. The likeliest to hit, although Escobar, a straight run, and It was direct, it was up, it was over the wall and over the
me and you,
crossbar.
they didn't have a clue. We was trying to guess who was going.
Ball played across, good header clear, only as far as the midfielder, Chonier, good hit. Schaffelberg tries to pull it back, Ahmed completely missed that one. Chance to break again for Panama. Gondola making a really good run on this far side, and this time Crepeau comes out.
But not
good
convincing,
effect.
is it? It's not a convincing clearance, you know. Whack it down the field, he just side foots it in there, but there's always a little bit of panic.
Anderson. Chonier giving it away again cheaply, and they're bailed out once again by the referee's whistle.
Well, it's a cheap foul as well they give away. This is the opportunity, good technique, and just hits it cleanly. It's a good save in the end down to his right-hand side. Good little touch here, bobbles up, just dips his left shoulder and gets it on target.
Chonier towards the far post. They won the first one. I think it was Laren who got his head to it. The knees clearing. Just wasn't clean with the titles already. Club World Cup, Champions League. And Fajardo coming the other way. Fajardo in, and he scored. Canada caught flat-footed, and Fajardo with a sensational finish to bring Panama level.
Well, it's an exquisite finish, and we're talking about Alphonso Davies being a good player going forward, but maybe the positional sense there of letting him get in front of you. As a fullback, you should never let him get goal side. But once he gets in there, see what it means to the players as well. You know, you're talking about a team that have struggled against the US in certain periods, but just watch here as he goes in. He should be tucking in a bit more so he knows he's the wrong side, and once he gets in there, it's an excellent finish.
Superb goal.
Little dink.
He got the winner against the US in Copa America, and that one just sublime. The first shot on goal of the evening.
Well, hopefully they show another angle, because if he goes in, or even if he tells his partner to open his body up, you can see the run, but because they don't, there's so much out of Salts Canada.
Where Jesse Marsh's side have come in as the favourites, as expected protagonists, and hasn't worked out as of yet. Eustaquio from distance, right down the throat of Mosquera.
Never really opened his body up. Mosquera always was in control of that, because he drove forward again, anticipate the ball very well. They closed down. I think he can still keep driving. He never really wanted to hit. I would say it's a must-win.
Alphonso Davies skips away from that challenge. Miller on his right foot, and Mosquera at full stretch with the save. Good play initially from Alphonso Davies to find Miller.
Well, that's what you want from your captain, drive forward. That's why you're one of the best in the world as a left-back, driving forward, taking people on, letting opportunities come for your teammates.
Come forward here for Saliba. Ahmed, David, cross in, Bear with the header. Good save.
Just couldn't get the power because it was looped up. He just couldn't. He was backpedaling. The young player just backing off. Just watch him here at the top of the screen. He just doesn't pull out enough to come and attack it. And in the end, he's just trying to loop that into the corner. Because there's not a lot of power on the ball as well, he's trying to generate all the power from his body movement. But because he's backpedaling, it's hard to push off of that back foot. It's like, you're expected to win this game. Have you got an answer to win it?
We'll see the answer right now. And it was a tame effort from distance, as you saw. David and Davies both they both wanted it from Osorio.
Trying to do next season, you would think. You know, there'll be a lot of changes at this club.
Good play from David. Miller making a run in behind. Cross back to David. What a goal! Pure class from Jonathan David. Miller played the ball back into his path, and he's got what looks like a late winner here for Jesse Marsh on his home debut.
Yeah, it's a brilliant goal. Straight off of what they've worked on. The press, incisive, ball early, brave with your run. It's a good finish.
Laren got goal number 30 earlier on, and now David joins him on 30 international goals.
But again, win the ball, he starts it, plays it out wide, and he keeps running. No one comes across. Good desire. It's a wonderful finish again, like the first one. Let the ball do the work. Runs across his body. Open your body up. Put it in the far corner. Well, they were celebrating Thanksgiving yesterday, the Canadians. They're celebrating again.
And he's a man whose contract situation a lot of clubs in Europe are watching. He's been red hot to start the season, and that's a big moment. Well, they've got all the moves tonight, Canada. The final action. A bigger win for Canada, the very first game on home soil for Jesse Marsch, and it was a late winner, a classy winner from the star striker.